Oh, I wasn't see you there. Probably wondering what those are in the back. Well, those are Easter eggs that had been opened. And what's the meaning of Easter again? Well, first, Jesus was sent down by God, his Father, in Jerusalem. I can't really say it, Jerusalem. But when he was there, he was healing people, he was healing the blind, he was even getting people from death. When they were dying, he brought them back to life. That's how amazing he was, guys. But the Jewish people didn't like what they were doing, Jesus was doing. So they thought they would take them to a ceremony and see what they were going to do to them. And so they did, and they decided to punish him. The guards hit him, he got spit on, he got punched, and he got a crown made out of thorns put on his head. And he had to bring the cross across up a very steep hill. And he had to do it, but when he could only go halfway up, and other people had to help him that actually loved him. And so when he got up to the top, they nailed he went like this. They put nails right through their right through their arms and their hands, right through their arms and and his hands. And they cut off his whole belly right here to make sure he was dead. And so he took his last breath when everybody was still there. And one of the guards, when he took his last breath, said, "That really was the Son of God." And they regretted doing that. Some of them did, some of them didn't. And so they decided to put him in a cave. And they put a big boulder over it. Nobody really ever uses it, so they decided to put him in there. And one day, 3 days later, after he died on the cross for us, for our sins, he went and he rose again. One time, these two people that always worshipped him came, and the boulder was open. They didn't know what was going on, and he wasn't in there. And they're like, "What is going on?" And then they see an angel crying and said, Why are you crying?" The angel said to the people that were crying, "Why are you crying?" And the people said, "Well, they took my Lord away." And the angel said, "Are you sure about that?" And then as soon as the people started looking inside, someone came up from behind them and started looking inside. You know who it was? It was Jesus. Jesus was alive. After that, there was Mary right there. Mary! And she went to go tell the good news to everyone. And she sprinted as fast as she ever could in her life. She told everyone. And Jesus told the whole story to them. And ever since then, we celebrated that time. That's why today was a great day. My church sang on the top of their roof. We could see them singing on the top of the church. It was amazing. But we can't go to church, but we still can. So all this stuff is going on in the world. This crazy, crazy stuff. Bats. And so, even though those things are affecting us, they're really not. We can still worship to our God. We can still worship to anything. We can still practice soccer. We can still practice baseball or basketball. You can never give up during this time, alright, guys? Thank you, guys. Thank you. And that is the meaning of Easter.